Howdy y'all, Jackson here with Dick Trick Studios, and welcome back to another episode of Just Some Rambling. Today's going to be a rather short one. I don't really have much to talk about other than my two teams' games, so let's just hop into it. First off, we had Michigan home against Notre Dame. Michigan came away with a smackdown 45 to Notre Dame's 14. It was probably their best performance this season. They actually showed up to play, they looked prepared. This is probably the best game in Harbaugh's tenure when you look at, rivalry game, uh, versus a top 10 team, which I believe this is only second win against. The run game was great. They had over 300 yards, three touchdowns. The passing game was effective. It wasn't great statistically, but it got all the job done because they had three touchdowns through the air as well. But like completion percentage was only just over 50% between McCaffrey and Patterson. The rain probably didn't help. On the defensive side of the ball, they were great. They kept Notre Dame under than 200 yards. They forced two turnovers. They even had Brian Kelly bench Ian Book. Uh, so that was interesting. Obviously, the game was out of hand, so it made sense for him to throw out another quarterback. Um, so yeah, feeling confident. Next week we are at Maryland. Uh, Not really worried, unless Maryland shows up like when they showed up against Texas to start those last 2 years or so. Um, and the team is not looking over Maryland towards Michigan State because that's how you can come out just flat and get beat. But other than that, I'm confident. I think we should be able to beat Maryland and get to the next rivalry game uh, in good shape. On the professional side of the things, we had the Bears home against the Chargers. Chargers won 17-16. It was bad, 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 bad. The Bears really need to know you don't win games with field goals, especially for a team that's been so historically bad at them since they let Robbie Gould go. It just doesn't make sense that they would just, be so, especially at Soldier Field, with being okay with kicking so many field goals. Matt Nagy looked pretty much clueless, especially with the kneeling instead of running the ball one more time at the end of the game. Especially considering that Pinero missed a short field goal already, and Trubisky is not good. The running game actually seemed fine, but apparently they have no faith in it because they didn't run at the end of the game. Uh, the consensus in the area is pretty much the Bears season is over. I don't necessarily disagree with that, unless they somehow put things together, which I don't see coming. Next week we are going up against the Eagles. It's a playoff rematch. It's an Andy Reid coaching tree game. Um, I don't really expect the game to be close. I kind of expect the Bears to just get blown out. So yeah, ugh. So anyways, thank you for listening to me rambling. If you liked it, leave a like. If you like my other football content, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. Anyway, thank you for listening. Bye.